Up front today, there is a new trend going. There's a trend going on TikTok. It's called the devious lick. What does it mean? The devious lick means they made a theft TikTok, means a TikTok trend. The users are participating in devious licks trend as easy as that. Steal random object from the school, take it home, and post dramatic video moving the object from the backpack. That's theft and vandalism. Stealing school property, that is theft. And there have been news articles, WNAC, viral devious lick TikTok, and there have been videos. So we're gonna spend this half hour looking into this devious stuff right here, and I'm gonna show you and for the first time I'm gonna show these TikTok videos. Because there needs to be a lesson taught in this. No stealing. That is theft and vandalism. So let's take a look.
For Domino's delivery online, you might get a surprise free with cute avocados or an endless stuffed cheese.
So let's take a look.
Social media challenge is leading kids to rob and damage their schools. And this is happening right here in our area.
That's right. It's called the Devious Licks Challenge. Now, for those of you who don't know, hitting a lick is slang for robbing and stealing. And that's exactly what these kids are doing. And then they're posting it online. It might sound funny to them, but it could just land them in juvie.
My God. Oh.
A new social media challenge daring kids to damage and steal from their schools.
It's almost like a slap in the face that things are being destroyed,
causing a stink in middle and high school bathrooms across the Charlotte area.
This challenge encourages students to basically steal things from their schools or damage their bathrooms.
Kids pocketing the faucets, pulling sinks off the walls, unhooking the urinals, stealing the sanitizer, and destroying the soap dispensers. These licks are more than silly tricks. They're wreaking so much havoc, some schools are having to shut the bathrooms down.
The last thing that we want to do here in Rock Hill Schools is to close bathrooms in midst of a pandemic.
It's not just a health and safety concern. Some schools reporting it's costing thousands of dollars to fix what's been broken and replace what's
from
been
our
stolen.
tax dollars.
Prompting principals to send letters like these. Warning, this challenge could lead to charges.
So let me read you this. Dear Rock Hill Schools parent, it's come to our attention some of our students are engaging in the new internet trend. The bathroom challenge, known as the devious lick challenge, or the bathroom vandalism challenge, TikTok encourages students to post stuff stealing from school or damage school property, particularly in bathrooms. We hope you will talk to your kids about the consequences of damaging school property or stealing from their school. Any student who is found to be engaged in destruction of school property or stealing from school will be held responsible through our district code of conduct policy and local law enforcement depending on the offense. Vandalism and theft are considered to be criminal conduct and are liable to be offenses according to district codes. Criminal conduct consequences will include contacting law enforcement, out-of-school suspension, assignment to alternative school expulsion, and restitution of property damages, which will be sought by the school authorities. We don't want any of our students to be harmed because they chose to participate in internet training. Be sure you're taking the time to talk with some of your student.
Vandalism and theft are considered criminal conduct as outlined in our school policies. Accountability includes contacting law enforcement, out-of-school suspension, assignment to an alternative school, expulsion, and we will ask for restitution of property and damages.
So we checked in with a bunch of school districts, and this is really happening all across our area right now. And making matters worse, there's supply chain issues. So some schools are having trouble finding replacement parts for the things that are being damaged or stolen.
It's because the people stole them. And this is one from 3 months ago, the same one from Denver, Colorado. Take a look.
Colorado school districts are sending a warning to students tonight. Damaged school property, be ready to face the consequences. And the warning is necessary because of a new challenge making the rounds on the video sharing app TikTok.
The concept is simple. Students record themselves damaging and destroying school bathrooms. They sometimes even steal things like soap dispensers or hand dryers. The end goal?
Well, we're not sure, but they're doing it for the TikTok views.
Tonight, local schools say they are not entertained. As Denver 7 CB Cotton found out, punishment will be harsh and swift.
Students say something is happening at Littleton High School that's far from educational.
They call it a devious lick. And it's like when you hit a lick, it's like you steal something.
Just that pretty boy music.
The Devious Lick Challenge is criminal.
Even just hearing it from our principal on the intercom, like, hey, don't steal a soap dispenser.
It's not only soap dispensers, it's paper towel dispensers, parts of toilets, and other school items that are being vandalized, and in many cases, destroyed. And students like Samantha Kakias say they're seeing it at Littleton High School, but the videos posted to TikTok
Hey man, you already know who it is.
prove that it's happening at schools across the country, and the consequences passed on to the entire student body as districts are forced to lock restrooms, leaving fewer bathrooms open on campus.
Standing in long lines, it's like, why can't I go to the bathroom like I used to?
Parents also
Because
waiting-
you.
My
Let me tell you.
kid ends up having to run back home because he has to change his pants or change clothes because he wasn't able to make it to a bathroom because it's got all sorts of jacked up. Yeah, I'm going to be a little upset.
And there's upset school leaders across the Denver metro. Denver 7 obtained confirmation that at least 6 districts have experienced vandalism as a result of the Devious Lick Challenge, including Cherry Creek Schools, Dougco Schools, Westminster Public Schools, DPS, and Jeffco Public Schools.
From a couple of my teachers, every time someone asks to go to the bathroom, they're like, don't steal a soap dispenser.
You're destroying stuff and, making it more difficult for other people to be able to utilize these things when they need them.
Cherry Creek Schools emailed parents saying consequences include suspension or expulsion, restitution, and even a trip to the police station.
If you're going to do something bad, don't expect to get candy and cupcakes afterwards.
This week, TikTok responding to the challenge by removing the Devious Lick hashtag from the social media platform. But still, some students tell us kids are finding a way around it. In Denver, I'm CB Cotton, Denver 7.
Just the latest in a series of dangerous social media trends. You might remember earlier this summer, TikTok banned videos of the so-called milk crate challenge because of injuries. In 2019, there was the bird box challenge. That one involved people moving around while blindfolded. And YouTube ended up banning those videos after a teen from Utah was injured driving with her eyes covered. And in 2018, both YouTube and Facebook removed videos of the Tide Pod challenge after numerous teenagers got sick after swallowing those detergent pouches.
And I gotta say this, I hate vandalism. No excuse. I do not tolerate it on this show. And if you're accused of vandalism, I will tell you. There's more of our special on Devious Licks when we come back. And then we're also going to show you these TikTok videos of people destroying school property from other YouTubers and reaction videos. So stay with us. You don't want to miss this full half hour. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Before we go any further, you may have realized that 2 years ago, before I changed the name of the show, we did an investigation into Zoom mobbing. Now, for those who don't want to know what Zoom is, let me give you a recap here. Zoom is the thing that all schools have been using to communicate with their kids online. But lately, it's been under attack by Zoom hackers, Zoom bombers. We looked into 3 people who were in this. Zax, Dom Tracy, and Jack Doherty. We now learned of a 4th one that was involved in this. Their channel name is Nelk. N-E-L-K. All three of them have been arrested in their hometown for computer crime in 5th degree, conspiracy to commit computer crime in 5th degree, and breach of peace. All 3 of them been charged. Fines will be paid, and people will be sent to juvie. What about these guys? These guys have, if the school's going to press charges on them, I recommend they start pressing charges. It's been about a year. I mean, it's a thing. This is a thing going around on YouTube. People like posting pranks and them Zoom bombing, and then they're posting it on freaking YouTube for like views. Among them, it's like pornography and stuff, and yet they had to cancel classes because because they shut down the educational process. I mean, now if you want to see the video, we'll have an annotation on the top right hand corner of your screen. Let's get back to our half hour. We're talking about devious licks, the devious lick challenge that TikTok is using, and now we just heard from TikTok they're removing it because of concerns from the school, just like the threats. And now Houston is under attack for the same thing. Here in this state, let's watch.
Pixel.
So, take a look.
TikTok challenge is causing a big headache for some of our local schools.
It's called the Devious Lick Challenge, and school property is being destroyed in the process. Rochelle Turner's on the story. She's live from Alief ISD's O'Donnell Middle School. Rochelle, good morning.
Owen, good morning. Last night we told you about Magnolia ISD, and they are not the only ones dealing with this crazy viral trend. We learned last night that Alief O'Donnell Middle School right here behind me is also dealing with that same problem, and the principal is warning parents and students about this challenge called the Devious Lick. Now, the principal posted this on Facebook last night saying over the past 2 days, some 7th grade boys have engaged in vandalizing the school. The principal says soap dispensers and hardware to the bathroom doors have been destroyed or removed. And the devious challenge, as you said, is when you steal items from the school and show them off on camera. Magnolia ISD told us about the problem last night that was at a few facilities in their district. Parents sent us photos of mirrors and soap dispensers and doors that were removed from the bathrooms, and we spoke to several people who said this challenge is a big problem.
I mean, kids, really, it's ridiculous. I mean, you're costing the taxpayers more money.
Yes! Exactly!
How can you wash your hands from germs?
Now this TikTok statement.
In a statement, they said, "We expect our community to stay safe and create responsibly, and we do not allow content that promotes or enables criminal activities. We are removing this content and redirecting hashtags and search results to our community guidelines to discourage such behavior." And Magnolia ISD says that damaging school property is against their code of conduct, and it could be a criminal offense, and some students could get in some really big trouble. That's the very latest here in Alief. Reporting live, I'm Rochelle Turner, KPRC 2 News.
Rochelle, thank you for the update on that story. 5:05.
And there's more to come. It's going down. This all started back in September. And now 3 months after that, there are new bathroom rules going around. What are those bathroom rules?
This is one you're going to be talking about today. A viral social media trend of students going into their school bathroom and just destroying it.
Yep, like a demo site, really. CBS 17's Liz Ortiz, live in Raleigh. Liz, we are hearing now it's causing problems at some of our local schools, too.
Yeah, Bill and Randy, this is just another one of those bizarre TikTok challenges. It's happening at Wakefield High School and right here at Wakefield Middle School. So now school leaders are working to put an end to this. Now, Wakefield Middle School sent an email to parents saying that students are breaking toilets, pulling sinks from walls and damaging pipes, causing leaks. The principal says now entire classes will go to the bathroom at a set time, and bathrooms will be closed between classes. So that means students will not be allowed to go to the bathroom on their own. Over at Wakefield High School, the principal there had this warning during a school announcement.
We put new procedures in place to safeguard against this. However, if the vandalism continues, we will put more stringent procedures in place, even if we have to not allow students to go to the bathroom during transition and line up like you're in elementary school when you're in class.
Now, the principal also says there is a monetary reward for students who come forward with information. And coming up later this half hour, more on the steps this principal is taking to put an end to this viral TikTok challenge. Live in Raleigh, Liz Ortiz, CBS 17 News.
And there's issues out there. And like the person said, it's just, you're vandalizing school property and it's costing us taxpayers. TikTok doesn't even care. What really needs to happen is we need to make sure that this doesn't happen again. How can we do that? We'll tell you when we come back. Welcome back. If you just joined us, this is not the first time I've ever done this show. We're talking about those devious flicks, the TikTok trends going on around. Now, TikTok earlier sent a statement saying they removed the hashtag and the search. But people will always find a way. How can you make sure? Well, like the principal said, he's coming with a solution. Other schools need to take the same action in case this ever happens. Every school, not just in Houston, not just in Washington, not just in California, not in New Jersey, not in Colorado, not even New Mexico, not even in New York. Everywhere. Every school district, every county. Things need to happen. If this happens on Instagram, many Instagram users would just be terminated. And those TikTok users would be in violation of community codes. Terminate them as well, TikTok. Things have to change. Jail time will be happening. So, now, let's look at... So now, the moment we all waiting for, we're gonna look at some of the TikTok challenges, the school bathroom. So we're gonna look at some of the devious looks challenges on TikTok. Take a look. I'm not gonna play the video audio. I'm not gonna describe it to you. Okay, so this is from Shivalulu. I think he stole a tire. So he gets his backpack. I think he stole a mouse. Thanks to schools. And then how about this one? Gets his backpack. And he steals the wet floor sign. How about this one? He took the leg off the skeleton. That's stealing school property. How about this one? He stole us. He stole a stoplight. And how about this one from Hana Mel? Took a lawnmower. And in the lunchbox, he stole a car key. With the car. That's double theft right there. Gay boy lover. He stole the fire alarm. And the school didn't even freaking notice. SY. He stole him. It's like in a private school. Day 2. And this is what he stole. Workbooks. He stole a clock. And he stole the sidewalk closed. What? And this one from Luke Bernthal. He stole... He stole a voting. And look what he stole. He stole what the... He stole stuff from the class. Oh no, I think he's gonna steal that projector. A soap dispenser from the bathroom. That's probably the same one. How about this one? He's stealing from the vending machines in our schools. And everyone's going, yay, free food, free food, free food. Oh, God. They stole the floor. He stole the napkin things. He stole the whole thing. And this has gone wrong. What? He caused a leak. Like, what the hell is he doing? Everyone's like, what the hell is he doing? It's causing a leak. It's like, what the hell's going on? There's a leak. You see it right there. That's a leak. And all they're doing is just stealing that faucet. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. They're stealing the freaking faucet. And they're destroying school property. Teacher's okay with it. And the dog, what? The Furious Lick. Dogmare 2. And what did he steal? What did this guy steal this time, Jake Hathaway? He stole probably supposed something like that. And they I don't know what the hell they stole, but that's the schools. How about this one? The lick from DC. This one. And he stole the Constitution from the school! You got 1 minute left. 3 weeks into college. He got the toolbox. In a college. A forklift? You Charlie. 2 weeks into college, he hit the most scrumptious lick. He stole everything from the college. The diabolical lick. He stole the motor. In a candy store. That's not school, but still. I'll be back in a moment. Quit stealing and vandalizing our schools. All you folks, you pay for your own mistakes. I see you devious lickers out there who steal our stuff and expect the rest of us to pay for it. Pay yourself. Don't expect us to pay for your crap. Don't expect us to pay for your shit. And if you keep and do this shit on Instagram's going to respond like that with these reels. I don't know what the hell they're going to do, but if this happens, Instagram is really going to take action. And if somebody put a gun to my head and say, steal stuff from the school because I need it for my project, I would tell them to shoot because it would have been a quicker death. We'll keep looking into this. We'll continue our investigation into this devious licks in the weeks ahead. And we'll be the results on a future Cut Me a Break. That's all of this edition of Cut Me a Break Wednesday. We'll see you again for Cut Me. We're off on Friday. We're off on Thursday, Friday, so we'll see you. So we'll see you next week. We'll see you again for Cut Me a Break Monday at our regular time. And all next week, we're going to look back is New Year's week. So we're going to spend a lot of time looking back at some of our favorite episodes as we celebrate 5 years of this show. Looking back at my favorite episodes for this past season, as well as episodes from a lot of seasons ago, like the Zoom bombing and the Schofield investigation. So look for that next week as we post 2022. For all of us here at YouTube, have a good night. Have a good day.